Hey, listeners, happy October. Welcome back to the Dreadful Dialogue with Alyse. And today I have Kristen with me. What's going on, girl?
Woo! Well, hello. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good, man. Are
Yeah.
you enjoying the spooky season?
You know it. I got my It's Freaking Bats sweatshirt on.
I know you look so comfy.
Thank you. Yeah, I love this time of year. I'm spooky all year round, but this is when I'm really in my element. And I'm sure you relate.
Of course, of course. I mean,
Yeah.
that's how we met. We met bonding
That's
over that we are both into this genre, and I
yeah.
wrangled you into coming on, and now you're like, I think you hold the number. I don't know how many episodes we're on now, but you've been on the most.
Oh, I love it. I love being on your show. It's so much fun. But yeah, I'm
So it's
good.
not,
I'm
it's not
ready.
so it's not so dreadful dialogue.
It's not
It's
dreadful
actually
for
fun.
me. Exactly. It's not dreadful for me. It's amazing for me because I get to hang out with you and talk about horror.
Yeah. So we're gonna talk about Halloween 3 or Season of the Witch, excuse me, Halloween 3 Season of the Witch from 1982, and we're laughing because I don't even think. Do you think this name goes with it?
No, I'm so pissed off at this name. There's not a witch to be seen.
Yeah, it's more like Celtic, Stonehenge. They make some Irish references. Yeah, I don't know where they came up with the name of this movie, but before I get into too many questions, I'm gonna give a little synopsis for the listeners, and then we'll talk about it. So this movie follows a character, Dr. Dan Chalice. I love that his name is Chalice because he's kind of an alcoholic. I don't think they spell it the same way like a chalice, but
Just a
um,
little, yeah.
right. He's investigating a hospital murder related to a popular line of Halloween masks from this company called the Silver Shamrock, which you will know who Silver Shamrock is because you will annoyingly hear the song throughout the movie.
Yeah.
He teams up with the victim's daughter, a much younger girl named Allie. Ellie. They travel to the company's factory and they uncover a sinister plot by the owner. I think what's his name? Cochran.
Yeah.
And they're using microchip masks powered by a fragment of Stonehenge. And I'm laughing as I'm reading this. I got this off of the Googles. Okay. From massive ancient, I never could say it right, Samhain sacrifice to kill
Yeah.
millions of children with their special television broadcasts on Halloween night. And together, they're investigating it. And then Chalice has to, race against the time to stop the broadcast and save the children. So this is wild. That's all I know. I just read the plot and I'm like, if you've never seen it, you're like, what? So
What?
let's first take care of the elephant in the room. Well, there's a couple elephants first.
Sure.
There's no Michael Myers in this movie.
No. No. And that's it's so misleading. And I know they were trying to do a whole anthology with the Halloween. I get that. But they marketed Michael Myers so much. Halloween 1, Halloween 2, he was the showrunner basically. Like up
Yeah.
front and center, and he's gone. Like not like sure you see Dr. Atkins or whatever, like the Halloween one, the TV. Like you see clips of that, but that doesn't really count, in my opinion.
Yeah. I like how you called him Dr. Atkins. I think you're thinking of the Atkins
Whoa,
diet. It's Tom Atkins playing Dr. Chalice, but you're good.
wow, hello.
Fatkins, I call it the Fatkins diet. I'm like, God, I need to be on the
Well,
Atkins.
Doctor Mr.
Chalice.
Mustache.
Yeah, we have words about him. So that's the first element.
Well,
There's no,
yes.
so we talked about the witch. There's no witches. And there's no Michael Myers. And yeah, and Kristen, you brought up what I wanted to chat about for sure. That this was like the idea, I guess, of John Carpenter and Deborah Hill,
Yeah.
which he didn't direct this one. He produced this one, but they wanted to make it an anthology. So do you think it would have worked better if this was part two instead of like a part three?
I mean, maybe, but I just feel like trying to do an anthology when the first two movies were so focused on Michael Myers, it wasn't going to work. If this was just a separate movie that did not have the Halloween name attached to it, it might have done better. But people were severely disappointed.
Yeah, that's what I've heard and everything that I've read. That
Yeah.
it it kind of it bombed at the box office because of that reason. People word got out pretty quick that hey, there's no
Yeah.
Michael Myers.
Right.
Yeah, I think the only way they could have got away with it is if it was like right away part two, or they somehow put it out to the public, or
Or like this was number one, or they kind of reworked the plot a little bit so he was more like involved, or I don't know. Like this was a swing and a miss, in my
yeah.
opinion. Yeah.
And I actually, if you don't think about it as a Halloween movie, like as in the franchise, not the
Yeah.
holiday, right?
Right,
Because it is
right,
a holiday Halloween movie, but it's not like Michael Myers franchise. It's a cool
right.
movie. I mean, it's still kind
Yeah.
of it's terribly good. That's the next elephant in the room. This movie, well, I
Yeah.
think it's terribly good. That's my next elephant in the room. The next thing I conned you into watching this. You'd never watched it, so now I need to know overall, like, what did you think about this movie?
Well, funny you mentioned that. So when you first asked me if I've ever watched this, I was like, no, I never watched this. And then as I was watching it, I remember seeing this on like VH1. Remember when VH1 would play movies? A long
Yeah.
time ago. I'm aging myself here. A long time ago. And I remember, seeing bits and bobs of this. So yeah, I did see it, but like never like comprehended, like it didn't stick in my brain. Um, yeah. What were we talking about? I forgot. I was just
Did you
going on
like?
a tangent. Oh, do I like
So
it?
do
Do
you
I like
actually?
it?
So now that we know I tricked you into watching it. Are you mad at me?
Never. I love you so much.
You can be mad if I make
Never.
you watch a terrible. Well, not
No,
mad
no.
literally, but like, oh, this movie was terrible. Please don't make me watch this
No,
again.
no, no, no. I don't hate you. I'm not mad at you. Not at all. I have to say this though. If it's not my favorite, obviously. There's so many better movies out there, but for the time, like so this was the early 80s, 82, right?
Hmm.
So at the time, there was a lot of like E.T. was a big thing. We had Short Circuit, like all these very like sci-fi-esque movies. So if you're right, if you took the Halloween title out of it, or actually maybe just redo the whole title because there's no fucking witch either. So like I don't know, like it could, it's not terrible, it's not amazing, and I still love you.
Okay.
Fair assessment.
Yeah, yeah. No, I mean that's kind of how I feel about it too. It's one of those where I'm like, it to me it captures the season of Halloween.
Yeah.
It's a fun watch. It's not one you watch to follow the plot line and understand what's going on because there's tons
Yeah.
of plot holes. The title doesn't make sense. Even the storyline doesn't make sense at times.
Right, right.
That's why I say it's like terribly good. Like it's good to watch at the time. This is not one I'm going to watch throughout the year, but this is one I'll watch every few years for Halloween to get in the spirit of the season.
I would watch this if, you know, to fall asleep to. No,
I think I
it's
like it
just
better than you.
it I just mean like it's to me it's not particularly scary. It's not very suspenseful. You know what I mean? So it's like one of those movies you can put on and it's not going to give you a nightmare.
No. There's only like
Right.
one part that I think is scary, like one visually scary part when the lady
Sure.
um she
Yes.
like lasers her own face and that it lingers on her face. And then I don't like bugs and snakes and stuff, so that doesn't
Yeah,
help.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part was like probably the best part of the whole movie,
Yeah.
in my opinion. Yeah, so I have so much to say about about this man, Mr. Mustache, Dr. Mustache, because it's like he goes from doctor to like fucking private investigator. Like why? He was called away from his kids. His ex-wife is so pissed. Like the ex-wife is fucking
Mhm.
hilarious. She's like,
Yeah.
I hate this man. So like he's like ditching out to go to work, and you're like, oh, okay, he's a hardworking dude. Okay, no, Dr. Mustache is romping around fucking town, being a fucking murder investigator. Why, sir? You're not in homicide. Okay, why?
I wondered the same thing because I don't even know why they didn't just make him an investigator. It didn't make any sense that he was
I
a doctor.
know. I
And
know.
why is everybody flirting with him? He's even grabbing the one nurse's ass.
Oh,
She's like, I play for keeps. Be careful what you do.
I was like, why are you a ladies' man? Dr. Mustache, you're unreliable in my opinion. And how did he get away for so many days? Did he have PTO? Like his beeper's not going off? Like what the fuck is happening? I mean, this should have been a comedy.
Yeah,
I think it's a comedy. Yeah.
those are the parts that I think are funny. Yeah, the whole concept of like, and shout out to Tom Atkins. I've seen Tom
Oh, of
Atkins at
course.
conventions. He's now a much older man. Yeah, yeah, we're making the hearts for him. And I don't think, and don't get mad at me. I don't think he's a terribly ugly man. He's
No.
good looking for a middle aged man. But how does he have so much game? He's got game with the what is she like the for like the autop? What did they call the
Well,
medical examiner?
yeah,
He's
she's like
grabbing
a
the
lab
nurses.
examiner. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's grabbing the nurses behind, and then he hooks up with Ellie. Which I'm like, was he taking advantage of her? Like she's grieving her dad. Does she have daddy issues? Like
Oh,
she was
apparently
there was way
so.
too much of an age gap for him to have that much game. It kind of made sense, maybe the lab lady, right? They're in the same age
Sure. And they
range.
work
I could,
together. You know, shit
yeah.
goes down at the hospital all the time. I've watched
According
Grey's
to
Anatomy,
Grey's
you know.
Anatomy, I was gonna
I've worked in a hospital for many years. I've seen a lot of romances and drama, you know, but yeah, I he's not bad looking. He's certainly not a panty dropper, in my opinion.
no, no, I wouldn't be dropping my pennies for him.
No, no, not at all. Panties high, up underneath the boobs with this one, okay? I will wear suspenders. But he but he also is like a Timu Tom Selleck. Like, okay, Tom Selleck is like up here and Dr. Mustache is like mid. You know? Burt Reynolds too. Like Burt Reynolds was the whole package back then too. Like people were panty dropping for that man.
Okay.
I mean, he's not for me. He's not for me.
Yeah. I'm more of a Sam Elliott, young Sam Elliott mustache guy.
Yeah, I mean,
We're going on a tangent here.
it's fine. But yeah, suspenders fully intact with this dude. No, I don't see the appeal at all.
Yeah, I just didn't even know if the romance was necessary. And then, how is he drunk all the time?
He is,
He's drinking with the unhoused man. He's drinking.
yeah,
He's at the bar. He's just. I'm
and
like, what kind of doctor are you? Don't operate on me.
right, yeah, he is so wasted, constant. Well, not even wasted. He's just casually drunk every time.
He's a functioning alcoholic, clearly.
Exactly. And then like he's sitting at the bar and then Ellie's like, they told me I could find you here. Who the fuck is telling you where this man is at? And how do they know that he's there?
That's his break room, apparently.
Yeah, that's where he started his PTO.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah, he loves a drink.
And would he have gone with her if it wasn't like this cute young girl? Like,
No.
I always want.
No.
Exactly. Okay.
No.
You from the jump, you think he was trying to jump her, like jump her bones?
Absolutely, because you saw him grab an ass. You saw like him, you know, being flirty with other ladies in the hospital. I'm not surprised. He's like, oh, she's like 27 years younger than me. Let's get it. Like, no, I don't know. And like that whole situation was so fucking weird. They're like, we're gonna go in this really seedy hotel, like worse than Motel 6, okay? No shade, okay? But worse than Motel 6. And it goes 0 to a million. And he's like, they're making out on the bed, and next thing you know, they're both naked. Like, what? How?
Oh, and you forgot. Somehow she packed like a black negligee. Like,
oh yeah, she would they arrive. She takes out her like 3x3 bag. So what? She had a plan. She's like, oh, I'm gonna get it with this Dr. Mustache. Like, I think you're right. She has daddy issues.
I think she had that's the only, and I felt like he took advantage of the fact that she just lost her dad. Like maybe
Of course.
I think he played on that.
He gives skeevy vibes.
Yeah, yeah.
If that Marge lady was trying to hit him up, he would have been like, That was her name, right? Marge. I
Marge,
think?
the one who's got her lasered off. Yeah.
I remember her name. I don't remember his name. I love that for me.
Well, I do that all the time. It's this kind of podcast. We're okay if we don't. We're gonna butcher names. We're gonna say the guy with the face, whatever. Who we're talking about.
It's not fact based here, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. If Marge was trying to tap that mustache, it wouldn't have happened. Not at all.
She was really not happy at all. Oh, and the little man has to wait in line. She was not happy having to come to this little town, which this town gave me creepy vibes. Like it had a curfew. It like, I don't know. There was red flags right away, but I guess that's what brought them there.
Yeah, totally. And I like that scenery. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, and then the creepy warehouse men on point. Like that was on point. I like that too, because they're super weird and you're like, what's up with these dudes? Are they robots? And then who's that other guy? The other creepy guy. Oh geez.
The owner?
We just said his name before.
Cochran.
Oh yeah, Cochran.
The owner of the
Yeah.
the Silver Shamrock novelty.
Yeah.
Supplies, toys. I don't know what you call them.
yeah, whatever it is. He's creepy.
He was creepy. I like when his voice went like when he finally reveals like the plan and like he talks about the sacrifice and all that. That was really cool. He did play a good scary guy. I agree with you too. With the assassins were odd, and then when you finally figure out that they're androids, you're like, oh, okay, I'm not shocked. That kind of makes sense.
Right. Yeah, I like that aspect. This other backstory shit was so unnecessary. If they focus more on like what was happening for real, I don't know. I don't think they needed this other stuff.
Well, the movie's long. Like it could have lost 30 minutes. We could have lost like 30 minutes of it and made it a little more succinct, and it might have been better that way. Because this whole side love story, I don't think it was necessary, and it would have made more sense to make him a like we said, an actual investigator. The whole doctor concept, I didn't buy into it. And then all of a sudden, like he's like the hero at the end. I was like, I don't know. I wasn't rooting for it. It was hard to think of him as the hero when he was kind of skeezy this whole time to this girl.
And he's just randomly calling what fucking ABC. Take it all. Like they're gonna listen to him.
Yeah, let's bring in the Marines.
Me? Somebody's actually answering the phone. No.
Yeah,
I think not.
I'm gonna call them and see if they'll, sponsor my podcast because it's just that easy to call.
Yeah, absolutely. 1-800-ABC. Hello. Like, come on. Yeah. That was so stupid. And then another thing I was thinking about, I know we're jumping all over the place.
That's what we planned on doing today. We're like, just like the movie, we're jumping all over the place.
This is true. We're following the theme here. But yeah, so another thing that I take issue with is like they're in California, right? So he's trying to stop all this madness. What about people who live over here on the East Coast with me? Halloween is over, bro. Like, no, sorry about that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, now we're doing the whole Gremlins thing where you start to find all the plot holes with like time zones but yeah, it didn't make sense. It almost should have been like something it could all happen at the same time. But yeah, and he's over here like, I'm gonna call them, like they're gonna call the Marines in. How does that work? Like, are you the Secretary of Defense or something, or whatever we call them now?
I know, that was so bizarre. Could you imagine being called out to that and you're like, nah. No. ABC told me I had to stop this.
I got that power. I just pick up the phone and they listen because I'm Dr. Chalice and I'm with my dad bod.
Dude, I love a dad bod though. I'm no shame to the dad bod.
Yeah. I'm just hating on him. I'm just hating on him, and I love which is funny because I love Tom Atkins. They just did him dirty with giving him this role, like this part of his role.
Exactly. Whoever scored him this deal. No, this was not good for him. Yeah, he played a total douchebag. I don't think there's anything really likable about
Yeah,
him.
he wasn't a good dad. He was a
No.
big flirt. He was an alcoholic.
he's he's a lot of things, and
Yeah.
sexy is not one of them.
So we
Or
said this.
heroic.
Yeah, yeah. I
No.
don't think so. I mean, he figured it out. I'll give him that credit. But anyway,
Yeah.
this movie. So this movie also, what we didn't talk about at the beginning when we talked
Mm.
about not having Michael Myers, it's not a
Yeah.
slasher. It's like
No.
a slow burn. What did you like that departure from the previous ones being a slasher and this one not being a slasher?
If I can separate the title, sure. Yeah, I like that. I'm really into any kind of horror. It doesn't have to particularly be a slasher or a vampire. I know we do a lot of vampire stuff
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
Um, yeah, no, I like that aspect. I think it was pretty cool. It was very futuristic, and in the 80s they were so into like futuristic things and like robots and stuff like that. So I thought that was pretty cool and like creative. But when we already said before, like this title is dumb. It doesn't flow very well. So yeah, if you can separate the title, I think it's pretty cool
yeah.
concept.
I liked it. I did like it, even though it wasn't a slasher, and I am a huge slasher fan. I
Yeah,
think the
yeah,
title could have depicted it better, like they're masked murderers, or I don't know. Maybe that would have given the whole
yeah.
plot line away.
Oh, that would have been cool though. I mean, I really like the mask though. I thought that was nifty.
Yeah. Which one did you like the best out of the three?
Oh my gosh,
If
I
you
don't
had to
know.
wear, if you, what would young Kristen wear, trick or treating as a child? If,
Um,
if you had to pick one of the three, and they weren't going to kill you.
Probably the pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
I would have been the pumpkin. Oh,
I got
so
them all
cute.
on. Okay.
It's just like so classic. How could you not?
Yeah.
But
As an
like
adult, I like the skull. As a kid, I
I
probably
do
would have liked the
too.
pumpkin. This probably would have scared me. The witch would have scared me as a
Yes,
child.
the I would like the witch now.
Okay.
But yeah, the pumpkin totally as a
I
kid.
think I think the witch is the most original looking one though, right? The skeleton
Oh
and the
yeah.
and the jack o' lantern are kind of
Oh
common
yeah.
themes of Halloween.
Yeah. Yeah, the witch is definitely more creative. The pumpkin for little Kristen for sure.
Yeah. Okay, the jingle. Did you hate me because you had to hear the jingle over and over?
Halloween is 8 days away. Whatever the fuck. Oh my god.
8 more days till Halloween.
Halloween,
Halloween.
Halloween, Halloween. And it just kept going and
And they count
going
down
and
the whole
going
all the
and
way up to
going.
the Halloween day.
Honestly, though,
I think you are mad at me. I think I
no,
annoyed you.
no, not at all. Not at all. It's so funny. Every time, like the first time I heard it, I'm like, it's fine. I don't mind. By like the seventh time, I'm like, enough. Okay. It was giving like Nokia ringtone going on and on and on. And like reminds me of like when, my kids get excited about Christmas and they're, singing all the Christmas carols. So it kind of like was nostalgic like that. But after a while, you're like, shut up.
It's like the Mariah Carey song, which
Yeah,
I don't the
yeah.
Christmas song.
All I want for Christmas is you. And
Oh,
she's thawing out right now as we
I
speak. She's getting
know.
ready. Yeah, that song, woo. It
I
really
hope
does stick with you, even though I could not remember the lyrics just before. I blame that on my ADHD meds wearing off, but it'll stay in your mind forever. Because it's what to London Bridge, right? The melody of
I
London Bridge.
yeah, you know what? I think you're right. I never even noticed that. It is London Bridges, huh? I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, yeah. So that was so annoying. And then the beginning part of it was like, like little polka going on.
Well, he
Yeah.
did say something about Germans, right? And that's where I was like,
Yes.
it felt like this
Yeah.
movie was like confused about its identity. It's like called Season of the Witch. It's part of the Halloween franchise. But then let's bring in Stonehenge. Where is Stonehenge? Is that in Ireland or England?
I thought it was. Hold,
And then
hold
he's
the phone.
talking about he says something about the Germans, and then they're calling it an Irish town. It's like
Yeah, it's
I don't.
England.
It is England. Okay, see, that's
Yeah.
what I thought. Okay,
Yeah.
but they're
And
saying this is a small Irish. Or am I mistaken? Didn't they mention at some point that this was a small Irish immigrant town? Or am I tripping?
I think so because the Motel 6
Bates Motel.
owner dude, yeah, Bates Motel dude, he had an accent for sure.
I
He
guess it's just a
definitely had
UK
a
thing.
he had a Irish accent that I could tell. But
Okay,
yeah,
so it was its identity was confused for sure. It was like, did somebody write this and then like somebody rewrote it and they kept doing rewrites, but nobody like really paid attention to the other rewrite. It felt like a game of what's that game you play when you're a kid and you like whisper in your
oh
telephone and
yeah,
it
yeah,
gets
yeah.
garbled at the end, like you don't get the right message. That's what happened with this film.
Oh, absolutely. It is clown shoes. This film.
What does that mean, clown shoes?
Just like you can't take it seriously. You
Okay.
can't. And I'm convinced somebody was on LSD when they wrote this.
Oh, this would be fun to be on something watching
Mhm.
it.
Yeah, take a gummy, watch this, fall asleep. Perfect night. I don't know. How do you think it ranks like with other movies? Like probably.
It's low. Again, it's just a funny, it's a
Yeah,
silly
definitely.
staple to watch for the season. It's another one you can watch. Like I haven't done it in the last few years. Like you've had times where like my friends come over and we watch like Halloween spooky theme movies and we don't actually pay attention. We're busy drinking and talking and laughing like
Yeah, yeah.
at the silliness. This has definitely got a lot of silly elements
Oh yeah.
uh to it.
It
Did
is
you have
pretty funny.
Yeah.
Some parts.
Some
Uh-huh.
parts are funny, like some parts are hilarious to me. And going back to the song, like I also found it hilarious the scene where the little kids, his own kids, are like singing the song over and over. And I'm like,
I
I'm never gonna
know.
watch this movie with my son in the room because he'll be those kids. He sings the Limo emo song. He knows the Burger King Have It Your Way. Like I'm like, how
Oh
do you
my
know? He goes around singing. He's 4. I'm like, well,
yeah.
good job, you're listening. But I'm like, and I guess he could be saying far worse things, right, than singing like commercial jingles. But he's running
Right,
around
right.
singing songs. So I'm like, definitely don't let him hear this song because I won't hear the end of it. He'll be
Same.
singing over and over like those kids.
Yeah, when my oldest son was your son's age, he was
Mhm.
obsessed with the 20th Century Fox theme song. He would literally sit there and be like dun 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 over and over and over. So I hear ya. He's older now, so it probably wouldn't happen, but maybe my 9-year-old would.
Yeah. So some smart marketing on their part, I guess,
Yeah.
because that is one of the things when you hear people talk about this movie, they're like, oh my God, that's the movie with the annoying jingle. And I'm not going to torture the listeners and actually like play a snippet of it. I'm not that cruel.
No, just think about Polka and then London Bridge, and that's basically the gist of the song.
You definitely are the musical one in this. You've got the musicality. I didn't even catch that. That it's polka and then it's London Bridge. You got the ear for that. I don't. I don't.
Yeah, or maybe some like German folk. I don't know. It's strange, but yeah, that song will rot your brains out. I thought it was funny too, like going back to when Dr. Mustache sees his children for the first time in like 14 months and he brings them these really shitty masks and like his ex-wife is like, "What are you doing? I already got them masks." And I was like, "Burn." I love that.
Yeah.
I
I'm
love
like,
that.
did he buy him like at the liquor store?
I know, like, where did he get them at? They were so shitty too. I'm like, did he cut them out from like the cereal box? Remember
The-
when you could do that
oh my gosh.
back in the? I mean,
When
that might have been more in the '90s, but yeah, you could cut
you've been dating us this whole episode, first
Sorry, y'all.
VH1,
I know.
and then you were talking about something else. I can't remember what it was. And I was like, there we go again. And now, writing away for cereal box things, having prizes in cereal boxes, like collecting points from things. That was
Yes.
my jam. I was such a nerdy kid, like cutting them up and pasting them on the little
Yeah.
sheets that you. I think for like Kool Aid, you could do that, right? Kool Aid
Yeah,
points.
Kool Aid
Oh,
points, and I remember doing it so I could get the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cereal bowl that had the straw in it.
I would use that bowl now. My speaking of 4 years,
Dude, same,
that
same.
song, the original 87, right? The original 1980s, and I blame me and my husband for. We let him watch. Those are the only ones he watches. He likes the original from the 80s Ninja Turtles, and he just runs around the
So
house singing
good.
it over and over and over.
Yes.
Yeah, no Silver
Yeah.
Shamrock song for him. But I would use that bowl. How do I get that bowl now?
eBay. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, I really love the ex-wife. Was she even credited? I don't think
I
so. I don't
don't
know.
know. I have all these people
Oh,
on here.
Linda.
That's right, because it made me think of the silly video, Listen Linda. I don't know if you saw that a few
Oh,
years
yeah,
ago,
yeah, yeah,
with the
yeah.
little boy,
Listen,
and
Linda,
he's like,
Linda, Linda.
yeah, and
God.
that's what he's telling her. Listen, Linda, don't listen. I'm gonna be there to take him trick or treating. Yeah,
Yeah.
Nancy Pies. I don't Keys. I don't know who she is, but yeah,
No,
she had to put
no.
up with that ex husband of hers.
And he missed trick or treating because he's in Motel 6 using his PTO, being homicide detective, and screwing this 27. Not even like, how old is. Oh,
She never
oh,
says. That's
she
a
never
plot
says.
hole.
And here's the other thing. I meant to say this earlier when we were talking about their romance. He's like sucking on her stuff, and then
Her
like
top stuff. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, right, they do the deed, and then like they're snuggling, goes, how old are you anyway? And she's like, I'm older than I look. I'm like, now you're asking.
We never find out. But
Oh,
the
this
fact that he
man.
waited till after, it's like if you already had that seed of
it's
doubt planted, wouldn't you have asked that before you
it's too late
engaged in
now.
that behavior? I mean, like he knew what he was doing. Like the more I'm thinking
Oh
about it,
yeah.
how I was like, do you think he had a plan? Because he's like, well, I guess I could go get a separate hotel room. And then she was like, well, I could sleep on the floor. And she's like, well, where do you want to sleep? Or what? It's
Yeah,
either he
well,
asks, where do you want me to sleep? Or she says, where do
she's
you
like,
want to sleep?
yeah, where he goes, where do you want me to sleep? And she's like, I think you know where. And I'm like, okay, bow chicka wow wow.
Oh my gosh, told I
Jesus
think that's what
Christ.
they were trying to do because so many horror movies like they're known for having like gratuitous nudity or sex and like
Yes.
they had to just throw that in there.
Yes.
It would have been fine without it. He could have just been this nice concerned guy like dude. Like they could have made it more like he
Absolutely.
knew like he was a family friend, no romance whatsoever and let's go investigate like what happened to your dad.
Yeah, totally. Totally. But no, yeah, and that was such, you're right. It was such a huge, or it kind of still is, like a huge theme. It's like you got to bang at some point in a horror movie. You have to. Those
Yeah.
are the rules. Um yeah, that was hilarious. I'm like, it's too late now. But anyway, moving on.
I want to talk about the masks again. Do you think that
Yeah.
they intentionally were playing up the theme of commercialization or of Halloween? I mean, that's something even more now, right? I mean, I don't even think it
Yeah.
was as popular then.
No, it wasn't. I think they were because they really wanted to play into the fact that this was like a big deal. It was as part of their franchise, right? So I think they leaned into it. I think the concept is pretty cool. And, you know, who was president? Reagan? There was a lot of like consumerism and like capitalism really coming to fruition during this time frame. So I think like they really played into that being in the 80s. You know, like there was a lot of like economic things going on and stuff. So
Yeah,
and a
yeah.
lot of capitalism was coming. A lot of big box stores were being built up. So yeah, I think they really played into that, which is
Yeah,
kind of cool.
you made a good point. I hadn't even put into context like who was the president at the time and yeah,
Yeah.
Reagan. There's a whole thing about economics with Reagan at the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Um but it's definitely a theme. I think that it was almost like they didn't say it, but it's like, oh, we're gonna trick these Americans, or I mean, but really,
Yeah.
I don't know if this was a worldwide plot. He kind of made it sound like it was a worldwide plot, but they're based in America.
Yeah.
That we're gonna get all these kids. It's just part of our sacrifice, and we can
Yeah.
play up
Yeah.
like we know everybody will buy in. Like, oh, you got to buy this mask because the commercials would advertise like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, the big surprise or the big giveaway. I think they were saying like at 7 p.m. on Halloween night, everybody put your
Right.
masks on. So they were
Right.
definitely trying to prey on people knowing okay we're going to trick them and we're going to get these kids to want these masks. We're going to play this commercial over and over and over.
Yeah.
Kids are going to beg for these masks and they're going to be excited to put them on and then we're going to
Right.
mask murder them.
Yeah, it's like we're going to make all this money, and then we're going to be evil about it.
Yeah.
And what else was I going to say? Oh, and I also thought about this is like, you know, because they're not originally from United States, they definitely played into these people in America are stupid because like that, there's that whole thing with like, they say, oh, we're dumb, we're blah blah blah. I think they were playing into that too.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
I
That would totally make sense.
yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about, now that we're talking it out, it makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. So, I when you think about it in these terms, in the way that we're talking about it, it's a really cool concept of a movie about like how this stuff is scary, almost kind of like 1984 vibes, Big Brother, Yeah, it was leading into that. I can see it as we're talking about it.
And I hadn't thought about it like the first few times that I watched it. I kind of started to realize that with later watches, and yeah,
Yeah.
now that we're talking about it, it makes more sense that that would be a theme. It's not at
Yeah.
the forefront, but it's definitely a part of like their evil plot. I think
Yeah.
made sense.
You definitely have to do some like logical thinking with this movie for it to make sense.
Maybe illogical. I don't know because the movie itself is kind of
Well, yeah,
illogical.
that too.
We're trying.
I shouldn't say logical.
I think we're trying to like make it smarter than it really is. I bet you we talked to somebody like, nah, that wasn't even a plot. Like it was
No.
just we just needed a way to kill the kids.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. I mean,
We're everybody doing.
genius, genius. Way to
Yeah.
go. Kudos to you, Mr. Cochran. Wait, what's his name?
Who's
Yes, Cochran.
who wrote this? What was the guy's name that actually wrote? I think he also directed it.
Oh,
Tommy
okay.
Lee Wallace. Oh, and he's also the voice in the commercial.
Oh,
According to
yes.
the Wikipedia, the guy who wrote this and directed this is also the voice in the commercial. Okay,
Oh,
that's good to
okay.
know. I just found that on the internets right now.
Very nice. Very.
Oh,
Oh,
he
yes.
directed Fright Night 2, and I've never seen Fright Night 2. I've
I
only seen
haven't
the
either.
reboot. You can't find it.
Oh, that's right. We talked about that.
It's in like where one company owned it and now another company owns it, and who owns the rights, and so I think the current company isn't releasing it. It's hard to find it.
Boo.
Like on DVD. I've never find it streaming. I always look once in a while, like I try to even see if I can get like a random DVD on Amazon that
Yeah.
somebody's selling that's used, and I have yet to find it. So
Oh,
one day.
bummer. Yeah, someday. Goals.
Yeah, there you go. So we can talk about it.
Yeah, totally.
Well, do you have any other parts you really want to talk about? Favorite lines, favorite scenes?
I think like one of my favorite scenes is poor Marge getting lasered. Like that was so grotesque. I actually was like, ew. I said ew.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty creative. A lot of cool special effects went into that, makeup wise too. I'm assuming it was makeup,
Yeah,
right?
I think it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
probably like a mask or something. I would
Prosthetic.
it's a
Yeah.
at some point it was I don't think it was actually a person at one point. But that
Yeah.
was cool. I like when the little boy too, the boy of the number one salesman, right? He puts the pumpkin on his and he
Yeah.
falls over and it like like that's a scene I do remember watching this movie when I was younger because I had watched it when I was younger and then I hadn't seen it in years. And then I think it was only like maybe 5 years ago. I was randomly like, I really want to watch this again. Like I don't remember, and I kept hearing people talk about it. And I'm like, I remember the song
Yeah.
and I remember that scene, so I had to rewatch it. And then I did a good
Yeah.
rewatch for this.
Yeah, yeah. And it was so like grotesque, absurd, and like brilliant at the same time because, Cochran's watching them. They're like in this, it's almost like a panic room. I mean, and they're being watched, which feeds also into like the 1984 Big Brother vibe. And then the jingle's playing, and you just see this kid like convulsing, and then there's like snakes and insects pouring out of him, like out of the mask, and I'm like, that's so cool. I wish there
Yeah.
was more of it.
It was gross and weird. It didn't make sense, but I was like, it's cool. I'm here for it.
Yeah, yeah. I wish it fed more into that so then you could understand it better.
Because you don't, the ending doesn't really make sense to me. It's like, were they like, why didn't it just kill them? Why did the bugs come out? I mean, I don't know. Did,
Yeah,
did the ending were you satisfied with the ending of this movie?
no. No, I mean, what did Cochrane turn into? He looks like powder. Like what was happening?
Outer, oh, the movie.
Powder the movie.
I forgot about that one.
Like what was happening?
Was it just like he's like, oh, like I'm caught, so
He's
I'm
like,
just gonna
okay, bye. Like what
plan
I don't know.
foiled? Like, does that just like his escape plan? I don't know. I didn't
Right.
make it. Didn't Okay, so it didn't make sense to you either, right?
It didn't make
Yet another
sense.
weird like
That yeah, that was
identity
strange.
problem.
And then, and then Ellie is like some kind of android robot, and people are like, I thought she was a woman. Was she human and then turned into a robot? Was she a robot all the time? With like what? I don't know.
I didn't know either,
That
and I
whole
put
ending
that.
was really strange. Yeah.
And I asked that of people. I'm like, was she a robot the whole time? Did they, after they got their hands on her, did they turn her into, like, was she dead and then they made a robot of her? Like, I guess it doesn't matter, but it was weird.
It would have been nice to see it.
It would have been nice to know. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
we had
yeah.
plenty. You guys took your time, giving us this hour, over an hour. It was like an
Hour
hour.
38.
Yeah. It's almost 2 hours. That's wild. Yeah. This is way too long. They could have gotten,
Yeah.
like we said before, make the plot a little more succinct, get rid of the romance, but explain some stuff to us and make the ending
Right.
make sense, because we don't really know like how many people died, who survived, and what the heck happened
No.
with the main bad duder Cochrane.
Right. Because at the end, so after Dr. Mustache calls all these networks to take the commercial off the air, there's no like resolution. The screen just goes to black. There's no audio cue of it stopping, no sense of reprieve. And like the look on his face, he doesn't look like, oh yeah, victory is mine. He looks like he's about to shit his pants. And then that's it. You're like, okay, what is happening?
Movie's over. Yeah.
Movie's over.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It definitely had potential, though.
It did. I think with a better plot, with a better script, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like, I guess here we go with our final thoughts. With a better script,
Yeah.
not part of the Halloween franchise, more accurately named, and
Right.
more accurately advertised. Well, I guess maybe it would have been advertised okay, because then if we didn't think it was a Michael Myers movie, people might have been more open to it. It would be a better movie. Do you have
I
any final
agree.
thoughts?
No, those are my final thoughts as well. Like, it had potential. I think for the times, as we said earlier, the 80s were really into this futuristic bot stuff. Also
Yeah.
the capitalism and consumerism was peaking. Um, so that those concepts are cool, but like the title doesn't make sense. A lot of this plot doesn't make sense. These characters don't make sense. The acting is maybe D minus too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. It could have been better, but if you are just watching it and you take a lot of that stuff out of your mind, it's not terrible.
So if you just watch it and not from an analytical point of view, from a point of view, let's just watch something silly. Like you
Right.
said, take a gummy meat, drink a little whiskey, and have
Right.
some fun. Then it's a great movie.
Exactly. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So don't
But
torture your friends and make them watch this sober, and make
no.
them watch it because it's just, don't tell them it's like it's not one of the top movies of all time, but
No.
it's a fun one.
Yeah, if you want to watch it and make fun of it or just watch it and be like, "What is happening?" That's fine. But don't go into it expecting it to be like Halloween 1 and 2 where it's like like so good, so thrilling, a lot of suspense. There's not a lot of suspense here.
It's a slow burn.
It's a
It's a
very
slow movie.
it is a tortoise stampeding through molasses.
Oh, it's a good description.
Yeah. So that's just my opinion. It's not, yeah, it's funny. I think it's funny.
Well, I'm glad I made you suffer through it.
Yeah,
well,
I'm
go
glad
ahead.
too. It
Yeah,
was like I really enjoyed talking about it. It was fun.
yeah, we always have fun.
Absolutely.
All right, well, With that, we hope our dialogue wasn't too dreadful. I thank you as usual, Kristen. We look
Thank you.
forward to having you on more. I always say we
Yes.
like it's me. We isn't like I know Paul and like my other
Right.
person. I wasn't talking about that with us. Like I always say like we or like because it is a team effort. But so when I say
Absolutely
we,
is.
just one of me. So listeners, there is somebody behind the scenes that does a lot of the work for us. Just all of our
Yes.
editing and everything. But yeah, we hope our it wasn't too dreadful, and I look forward to having you back again, Kristen, and everybody. Have a great Halloween.
Happy
Um,
Halloween.
find me on Instagram, Dreadful Dialogue Podcast, dreadfuldialogue.com, all those good places. And with that, have a good one.
Bye.